Okay, everybody, welcome back. We are really excited because
Yes,
we
are
Chicano Hollywood once again. But we are going to be doing something different because this is a special announcement.
Yeah. You know what? One of the things that I've been delaying. I didn't want to do it yet, but I know it's time now because of our overall mission. People don't, the mission of Chicano Hollywood was never just to have a streaming app. It was never just to have Elevate Conference. It was never just to have a magazine or master classes. Our mission has been one thing. That thing is to create an entertainment-based ecosystem so that we can get our content, our projects, our businesses, our startups, our entrepreneurship, and get that to a place that it reaches our community. So what we're going to be doing now is we're going to launch, a podcast, the Chicano Hollywood Podcast.
Yes, finally, I convinced him.
This logo, I know JR's been after me for a long time. We got this logo here. We're going to create a new one. It's going to be Chicano Hollywood Podcast. I have no idea. I keep telling JR we should call it something other than just Chicano Hollywood. Some kind of snazzy name, but I don't know. We'll think about it. I don't know.
You never know. Maybe Chicano Hollywood, and then we might come up with something, the subtitle.
The voice of Chicano. I don't know.
Something. But because, we do want to hit everything. We want to hit...
La Onda. No. Homeboy's got La Onda TV, so I'm not going to step on that. One of those bled in, bled out terms.
Oh, my God.
So American meat terms, Bite the rice or something. No, we won't do that one.
Bite the rice.
We won't do that one.
But no. I'm excited because we talked about this because yes. Chicano Hollywood has created so many different platforms to elevate the Chicano community, whether it's producing, film, the directors, writing, acting. But now a podcast, we felt is the only thing missing because now we could take those ingredients as well and showcase them as well and let people know, watch these things.
Go watch this. It's so important. I get hit by people like, hey, we have this movie. I just posted one today, but by the time this comes out, it might be a couple days. But it's called Three Sisters. It's a movie, and people think I'm getting sponsored for that. We're not getting no money for that. I do it because I want to, push Latino indie films, especially indie films. The Oscars just passed. The amazing thing about this, which I mean, to be honest, I didn't know until Kenneth Castillo posted saying that an independent film beat out every other studio film in the Oscars.
Wow.
$6 million budget, I think.
Wow.
Of course.
Wait, the independent film was $6 million?
$6 million.
Wow, that's independent?
That's indie. That's their indie. Okay, ours is more 6,000, right? So that's their indie.
Wow.
But, they probably put 3 times more in marketing and all that. But it's still an indie film. And those things need to be promoted, and our voice, our movies, our content, our other podcasts, our influencers, we need to promote them. And I hear this all the time. The black community, shout out to the black community. They got it nailed down. They have. They are so loyal to each other.
Yes.
And they even if they come up with some content that sucks, they're still going to support it.
They're going to support it. Yes.
And that's one thing that we have to get past, right? I've seen it. I'll see it in some of the comments on our posts or other posts where they'll say, nah, man, this sucks. Blah blah blah. And it's like, come on, just support the idea that one of us got just a concept, wrote it, produced it, put it through post-production, now have it out. Just support that.
Yeah.
Even if you don't like the story, just support that.
You're right. Don't go around saying it sucks, because now you're being negative about our industry, about our people making films. Everyone's doing what they can with what they have. If it doesn't reach you or you didn't like it, hey, you know what?
Like the idea that they did it.
Hey, man, you guys, I mean, it wasn't for me, but hey, you did your thing. But when you go around saying, that thing sucked, that's horrible.
Yeah,
that's horrible.
It's not good for anybody.
It's not good for, yes.
And I always try, I'm super, super patient and tolerant. When I see haters, right? Usually, there's one hater that I'd let him last too long.
What, Johnny?
And first I hit his comments, right? And then every comment was a hate. I finally said, block that fool. He's,
this is
not
news
for
to
us,
me.
he's against us, right? Yeah. So,
what'd you say earlier? If they don't go up there,
go where you're celebrated, not where you're tolerated.
Woo! I love that.
Yeah, that's my rule. That's one of my values. We're going to go where we celebrate, not where we're tolerated. And we have to keep celebrating each other. This podcast is going to be about celebrating our gente, our community. And Chicano voice, Latino, it's all of us, right? Everybody has a different, we're Chicano, right? This is Chicano Hollywood. So we're going to celebrate anyone that's in the boys in Latino. I don't care if you have some Latinx thing, that's cool too, but we're gonna celebrate it because you did it, and that's what this podcast is gonna be about.
Yeah, it could turn into a lot of things because we want to really promote our community, really get our community out there, and have a voice. And there's a lot of people that have their podcast, doing their podcast, and this one I love the fact that we're gonna be because it's highlighting the Chicano movement, the Chicanos, and not just Hollywood either. We're gonna dabble into other little things as well as it comes around and
as
stuff.
It comes out. We'll be launching this in April. We're going to do some shooting this month.
Yes.
And you're going to see it on our Chicano Hollywood socials. You'll see
YouTube, Facebook, and Spotify. We're going to be on Spotify too.
We'll be on Spotify.
So they'll be able to listen to it.
This is going to grow. We've already got, our average views all across everything is about 500,000 to 1 million.
Wow.
And so we really got a good audience that's ready. That's why I kind of delayed too. I want to make sure we're ready. So we're ready. So as a matter of fact, sponsors, if you want to be a sponsor of this show, they can hit up JR. He's going to be taking care of all that. But just DM us and I'll connect you. If
info
you have a business.
at ChicanoHollywood.com.
Yeah, you can email us, info at ChicanoHollywood.com. You can DM us. We're going to get a lot of views. So we are going to look for sponsors to get this and help promote. Everyone needs marketing.
Yeah, and that's the purpose of it. And the purpose of the sponsors is because, it does take time and energy to do this type of podcast. And for us to be able to do this, it's going to take you as a business to sponsor this so that we could continue to support the Chicano Hollywood community. And it's not just here in LA. We have different chapters in different states.
Yeah, I was just.
You were just in Las Vegas
last night. Actually, yesterday. I'll tell you my last 24 hours. I was in Northern California for some meetings up there. Woke up at 3 a.m, drove to Las Vegas, caught a lot of snow in Tehachapi, got to Vegas at 11:23. We had a 2-hour training for homeless kids. It was amazing, black and brown. It was amazing the magic that we saw there because there was 4 of us speaking. At the end, one of our guys in Vegas, Donati, he brought his camera gear and all that. So then he says, if anyone wants to come up and just hold the camera. Man, the most magical thing I saw was 4 girls all stood up. 3 Latinas, 1 black. And I want to do it. And they got up and they just wanted to hold the camera. And I remember the young black girl, she says, this is what I want to do.
Wow.
And these kids are homeless, right? We had about 30 students in there. So we had some of the guys too and all that. But that yesterday morning, I'm like, oh my gosh, this is worth that 3 a.m. trip. Right after that, this is Las Vegas. This is our family in Las Vegas. Right after that, we went to a meeting with the city leaders of North Las Vegas. There's Las Vegas City, North
Vegas.
Yeah, I didn't know they were divided that way. So I'm like, what? We're meeting with the mayor's representatives, and we're talking about Chicano Hollywood, talking about a nonprofit we're going to do there, and they freaking loved it, man. We walked in, and they're like, hey, guys, whatever you need, we're here. Count us as your partners and all that. So Las Vegas is just on fire right now. They got a lot of movement going on, right? After that, we met with some union leaders, right, to say, hey, this is who we are. We want to connect with you. How can we support each other? Then I was on a podcast at night and with some other business leaders and so on. And by the time I got out of there, bro, I was so tired. I knew that I had to be here, right?
Yes.
And so I'm like, dang, I'm just gonna drive and I'll get back to LA. Dude, I fell asleep in Barstow. And I was like, I can't go on no more. So I pulled over at a truck stop in Barstow, got a blanket from the back, lied down, and I just slept in the car. And
man.
I woke up like so freaking sore. I'm like, why do I do this stuff?
But you know what? This is the thing, Johnny. You're trailblazing a movement, man. And that's amazing, bro. Because a lot of people are not doing that right now. It's the generation, our generation, that have that work ethic, that passion, that hunger. And honestly, you guys, that's what it takes to succeed. That's what it takes.
The reward is those 4 girls.
Yes.
When they jumped up, I want to hold the camera. All of us were like, oh, it brought tears because homeless, raza girls, young African American girl, we gave them hope. And my whole pitch to them, we need writers. We need people that will write in our voice. I'm looking at the young lady, and I'm like, you need to tell your stories. And we started creating stories there, and it was amazing, bro. It was cool. So
imagine the stories that they have because of the situations they go through. They have insight. Insight.
Dude. I as a joke, I said, anyone have a weird grandma? Man, one girl put her hand up. My grandma always should carry a Glock, and her hearing was bad, and we were scared in the house because if we made noise, she'd come out with her Glock. I'm like, what the heck? You know, I'm like, what? You're gonna see that in one of my shows. So yeah, they had stories, dude. It was hilarious.
Oh,
you know?
man.
But just that right there. So I'm super encouraged because the Chicano voice is being elevated.
Yes.
And I tell you, I don't compete with other Latinos. I don't. We have partners all across the nation. I just want to get us where we should be. Where we're here
That's
first,
right.
we should not be last.
Ooh.
And that has not stopped. And I'll be honest, the first 2 months of 2025 sucked. I had a terrible, horrible 2025 with a lot of other people. They've lost homes, right? So I'm not going to compare myself to them, but they lost homes, they lost that. So LA's been through it. But I do know that nothing good, it doesn't come easy.
That's right.
What we're building is something that's beyond us.
That's right.
It's going to outlast our lifetime. This podcast, it's going to outlast our lifetime. So, we're going to make it happen.
And I'm excited, man. And so, pretty soon you're going to see us saying a lot of things, doing a lot of things, and then we'll be bringing on guests. We'll be interviewing certain people that have productions and products and stuff in the Chicano movement. And then, we're just really excited because, I've always been that Chicano in high school and stuff. Proud Chicano, proud
rebel
Chicano, rebel familia Chicano, type person. And to be a part of something like this is amazing. I wear a Chicano Hollywood shirt, that I have.
Got one right now.
My dad's seen it one time. He's like, "Hey, I want that, but just take Hollywood out. I want the Chicano part." Because he's because I'm Chicano. And I think a lot of people don't understand that the power behind that, the word Chicano, and it has a lot of power, a lot of meaning, a lot of history.
We're redeeming it. It used to be derogatory. And
Yes.
my grandfather taught me immediately. He gave me a patch that said Chicano Power on there. And he says, don't forget Chicano Power. So since I was a kid, it's always been a positive thing. Some people say it's derogatory. Some people want nothing to do with it.
Right.
We're redeeming
The government
it. Now
now.
we're redeeming it. Now people are like, yeah, that's who I am. So I'm like, man, if you are in the Chicano voice, not just Mexican American, you could be Salvadorian, you could be Guatemalan, but the Chicano voice, be proud of it. That's who we are. We're brown and proud.
Woo!
And we should make a tattoo. Oh no, that's a gang tattoo. Anyway.
That's a gang tattoo.
But we're Chicano and proud. And
No, I like what you say. You always say the sky looks brown.
Yeah.
The
future's brown.
The future is brown.
Caca's brown too, but the future's brown. But yeah, the future's brown, bro.
The future is brown.
I want to give a shout out too because honestly, we're growing. So we have Latino USA in Phoenix. That's our sister streamer, right?
Oh, nice.
Partners there. We have Bria Media in Miami, our partners there, and we have ChicanoPower.tv. Homie Juan, he's awesome. I love that guy. We connected. He's got just a bunch of streamers he's building up. And my rule is I don't compete with other Latinos. If they're in the game, whatever I can do to help. So we're helping all these guys. We're going to give them content. We're going to exchange content because the more content that we can get out there, the more data we're going to have. That data is what you sell and you leverage with your brands with your sponsors.
That's right.
So I'm like, let's get the Calypso show. Let's get Chicano 2.0. Latino USA has a bunch of really cool shows and podcasts. And Bria Media, we just did some stuff with them. So to me, it's like as all of us, the tide is growing and all of our boats are about to grow. So there's a lot more stuff we have coming up in the future.
But we do have something coming up too, though. I just got an email of an 8 weeks class.
So yeah, thanks for bringing that up, bro.
Yes. No, I was really excited. I seen this. I was like, this is really good.
It's mastermind. It's a mastermind class, which is a selective cohort. If you want to be a producer, that's one thing we're needing is more green lighters. We don't have enough green lighters. So, and what that is it's someone like with me. I'm a producer. Someone gives me a script. They give me the budget. We make it work, and I green light. I hire people, right? So we need more people like that. So, and I can't go. I've never produced a level of Avengers or anything like that, right? But my highest is like around $2 million budget. I've managed 75 to 80 people, that kind of thing, right? So I know the level that I can go to, and I want to get people at least to that level.
Yes.
But they got to start. My first movie was $50,000. So let's start at training people how to produce under 200. It might be 50, it might be 80. So if you go to ChicanoHollywoodAcademy.com, I might adjust the dates because I've had several people hit me up that, hey, can you do this another time? So I might adjust the dates, but go to ChicanoHollywoodAcademy.com. By the time this comes out, we'll have the refresh dates on there. I might just bump it up a couple weeks. But it's going to cost money because I'm going to bring other speakers in, and we're going to have a 2-day live workshop, 7 weeks on Zoom. We're going to train and everything. My goal is to get someone that's not in the game, that has basic business experience, teach them how to open up their production company, how to get an LLC, how to deal with the writer to get a script, how to prep the like as if you're going to produce that movie, how to meet with product placement with small businesses. At the 2-day workshop, I'm going to have small businesses there that you'll pitch to and see how you can get some money. It might just be $500, might be $1,000.
Hey, but it's something.
But you're getting the product in your script. You're getting some money. Then I'm also going to have real investors there that they'll be able to pitch you. They might just put $5K, $10K. So if you're an investor, you want to do this with me, then jump in. Let me know. But real investors, kind of like Shark Tank. I want to do just like Shark Tank, have all set up. People's like, hi, this is my movie. It's called or Chata with Oat Milk. By the way, that's coming out, right? And you just pitch, and they might say, they might go over, they might tear you up, they might make you cry. It'd be good, I'm going to record it, but people, we just need that. We need that within our network because we got everyone is always looking for investors.
That's right.
So Chicano Hollywood Academy, look at it. It's just going to cost some money, but I connected with Afterpay and what's the other one? Zip and all that.
Oh, yeah.
So they can make payments. They can make payments, so it's not that bad. But it's important. Yeah, I know you can do it. But I need the money so I can make this excellent. And that's how it works, So if you're serious about becoming a producer or getting on the business side of it, jump in because the goals at that 2-day workshop, 7 Zooms, and then a 2-day workshop. You'll be pitching to real investors, pitching to real small business, and also we're going to help you develop your crowd equity, not crowdfunding, not Kickstarter, all that stuff. Those never work for me. But crowd equity, that's where people can invest $100, $300, and let's say you raise $75,000 or $80,000, $100,000. You can make a movie.
Yeah,
I've done it for $50,000. I know there's a group right now that their budget is $5,000 to make a movie.
Wow.
And I'm like, that's what I said, dude. You're crazy, but I'm going to help you. Whatever way I can help, I'm going to help them, right? So there's to me, it's like let's just make movies. Let's just make movies. So we got to get
and I love it, man. And it's just in case some people might be like, "Oh, who's this guy JR?" He's coming around once in a while. No, but I come around once in a while with Chicano Hollywood stuff. But I've been in the industry for a very long time. My first, I got into the industry, just to give a brief testimony real quick. I got in the industry with Nosotros with Joel Gonzalez. I was helping him out
Joel,
there.
Homie,
yeah, the homie Joel, helping him out there when he was starting off with the Nosotros. Helped him a lot there, doing a lot of things. Then I've done a lot of music videos with a lot of artists like Pepe Aguilar.
Did Crave.
Then I did Crave the movie. That was my first movie we ever did.
Look at that movie. He's an amazing actor.
On Amazon Prime. It's still on Amazon Prime.
The young lady, Jerness
played the sister, and now she plays Lisa
on the Lifetime movie.
Lifetime movie. So we've had her. We have a lot of other people on there, and that was my first movie, and I got it funded for $265,000.
So that it's
possible. It's possible. It just got to get out there, got to believe, start declaring things, start saying things, professing. I mean, the Bible says to declare daily into your life.
Yeah.
So speak positive, and watch things come to you.
It's like I was learning this the other day. You know the term abracadabra?
Yeah.
Right? We used to do this.
Abracadabra.
Like it's a magician.
Yeah.
Well, that's a Hebrew word, and it means abracadabra. What that means is it's how God created the earth with his words. So you are creating your future.
Wow.
Abracadabra.
Like abracadabra.
So when I learned that, I'm like, abracadabra money. Abracadabra. Abracadabra. But it's a Hebrew term.
Love that.
And it's the word that God used to create the world. And it's abracadabra. And I'm like, oh, heck yeah. So,
Johnny, I love that, dude.
Power of your words. So be positive and create your future.
Abracadabra.
Abracadabra, Chicano Hollywood Academy.
No, but so hey, we got to get going. But dude, so look forward. It's going to be Chicano Hollywood Podcast. It's going to be releasing on Wednesdays, 7 a.m. You want to be a guest? Hit up Johnny. DM us.
If you got a big project coming out, movie
DM
coming out,
us.
something like that, hit us up.
Hit us up. We have a studio right here at the Plaza West Covina that we're going to be doing all of our interviews and stuff.
We'll have snacks.
Johnny is snack.
We'll have snacks.
But you know what? Hey, so we're going to get started, guys. We're really excited about this. Get behind it. Share, like, subscribe on YouTube. Go to the YouTube page,
Be a
Facebook.
sponsor?
Be a sponsor.
We're gonna
all
show
that good
you
stuff.
off. So make sure you connect with us because we'll give you some good marketing.
So we will see you guys in April with our launch of the Chicano Hollywood Podcast. Make sure you guys follow everything else on social media.
If you have a cool name, just put it in the messages.
Give us a good subtitle name.
Cool,
Yes.
like the voice. No, not the voice.
There is the voice already.
There's a voice.
Yeah, we can't go
something
voice, bro. You're going to get us in trouble.
Okay, something like that. Something. But suggestions are open right now.